That's nice. Nice message from Sam. You're garbage, bro.
He's quicker than you into dirt work.
You might as well have said he's quicker than you into corners. Hello everybody, welcome along to the 4X Addicts for another video in what was possibly a little bit of a controversial race. Now, I won't go into too many details, but there was a bit of argy-bargy in this race and someone called me garbage. Okay, so we'll have a look at that in more detail after the race, but have a think about how you feel about it as we're going along. There's perhaps stuff that I could have done differently. I think there's certainly stuff that the other person could have done differently. But hey, we're here in a GT4 car. We're trying out the BMW M4 that we're going to be using in the upcoming Nurburgring 24, and this is the Nurburgring 24-hour layout. Now, we didn't have it all our own way here, although we put a qualifying lap in. Of course, other people did too. We weren't on pole, but we were quite near the front. One point to note though, is we were in the same race as Lucas Herman 2, which is the Smurf account of Lucas Herman, a 9.8k driver who was very, very quick in practice and quali. But Lucas Herman 2 is here, and we see a Smurf doing Smurf things at the end of the race. Anyway, I won't dwell on that too much. Let's head over to the Nordschleife once again in a GT4 car. Let's see what happened. Okay, we are in the session now. There's a 7-minute warm-up, so I'm not going to subject you to that. But what we will do is have a quick look at the weather and the entries. So weather-wise, looking for rain really, but there's 0% at the moment. Very slight chance later on, but I don't think we'll get to that point in the race. So it looks like it's going to be a dry race. Track temperature fairly high at 29 degrees, and relative humidity is quite high at 88%. So it's going to be a bit slippery out here. We're not going to be travelling our best ever time. Let's see who we're against. Clicking on entries. Ping's not too bad, there's a few yellows on there. But we are listed as the 8th car. Some of those will be LMP3. So Alexander Morris, quick guy. Lucas Herman 2, that's a Smurf for Lucas Herman. Lucas is a 9.8k driver. Lucas Herman 2 is about 4.6, but he is basically a 10k driver. Connor and then me. Overall, looks like there's plenty of GT4s out here. So yeah, fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes. Join me when we're about to get to the grid. Okay, we just decided to just mute the voice chat because it's just too much going on.
Rolling start, get ready. Follow car number 25 in the right column.
Okay, so that McLaren you see on the left there, he's the guy who got pole. See if I can make it single file here.
Okay, Damo, here we go. Green, green, green.
Now, of course, we know the McLaren's always good on cold tyres. So we'll try and stick with them on the first lap. But I think the attack is going to be from behind for sure. A couple of really quick guys. There's a Smurf and another 4.5k guy back there. So the Smurf nearly collected us at the turn 1. The McLaren Blake's quite early.
Starts okay, now find your groove.
Let's say we're just trying to stick with him while we're getting some heat into the tyres. If Lucas wants to come past, that's absolutely fine. They're a lot quicker on their main account. They did a lot faster time than us in quali. So that's no bad thing. Let him attack the McLaren. Bear in mind, like I say, it is a Smurf, so he's not protecting his iRacing as much as he would be on his main account. iRating.
Yellow flag. Incident in Hatzenbach. Okay, Damo. The next car is Herman, car number 3, and their rating is 4.7.
I think McLaren is definitely the cork in the bottle here.
Don't be intimidated. Keep him behind you. The track temp's increasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
Looks like Lucas might get away. I was hoping there's going to be a bit of contact between those two. But we're just cautious. This is practice for the Nurburgring 24. And I'm not really up for risky moves, to be honest.
The car ahead is car number 18, B license, and their rating is 2.3.
Sorry, man, sorry. Kind of out of control there.
Okay, Damo, we've just cut the track.
Right, we'll go again.
The next car is Morris, car number 2, and their rating is 4.8. Time to get defensive, mate.
Oh, I think he's got damage in front. You see a little bit of smoke coming out of his tyre there, unless that was just some residual water on the track from a previous rain session or something. Run a little deep there. the track just feels a little bit less grippy than normal. Corners which are almost flat out, you're having to lift a lot more for. Alright, let's see what happens on the Dottinger. Looks like there's a bit of a gap behind Sam. And the BMW has of course been nerfed recently, so we're down on power.
Okay, Damo, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. The guy in front is car number 18, B license, and their rating is 2.3.
It feels like if we can get past this 18, then we might be in a good position. Now, he was quite early into turn, on the brakes into turn 1 last time.
Position. Don't let him through. E4.
But I don't think I'm close enough. It just seems like... Well, he didn't really give me room on the outside there, did he? If I hadn't have backed off, he would have definitely been pushing me off. Fighting hard though, we love it. Certainly not moaning. Oh, he keeps leaving the door open and cutting in on me. If I stick my nose down the inside, he's going to just come in on me. It's really tricky now, because I don't want to collect him, but I can't keep leaving the door open.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Well,
you have 8 incident points.
I've also got wheel damage. My car is crabbing. Yeah, I've got wheel damage. I'm losing ground now. Sorry, dude.
Track limits, watch those lines. There's an incident in NGK Schalken. Looks like it's Sam. Okay, Damo, the next car is Connor, car number 5, and their rating is 4.0.
Guy kept hitting me, coming into corners. Gave me a little bit of damage. Tried the best I could to go around there too wide. This is good practice of driving a car with damage.
Don't be intimidated here.
That's nice. Nice message from Sam. You were garbage, bro.
The car car in front is car number 18, B license, and their rating is 2.3.
Car a little lively around there. But yeah, we have got a wheel out of alignment. The car is not running true on the straight line. Looks like we might be able to keep up with this McLaren. I think the Aston Martin behind has got a bit of an advantage on us. Yeah, he's got the run here. I don't think we've got a straight line to be able to fend him off. Even in his toe, we're not able to catch him. Damage on the front end. Damage on the back end.
Okay, Damo, the next car is Skinner, car number 24, and their rating is 2.1.
Right, we're at risk of losing a lot of positions here.
Closer, the gaps come down to 1.0.
Something's happening behind.
There's an incident in Eschbach. We think it might be Mike.
Who's Mike? Mercedes is caught right up to us, as you'd imagine. Hopefully they'll pass us on a dotted and we can get in their toe. McLaren's not too far ahead still. But with an ailing car, there's not much we can do.
Come on, man, defend harder.
On a straight. Yeah, even with a tow, we're losing time on our delta.
The car in front is Rin, car number 15, and their rating is 2.5. Alright, Damo, halfway home, fuel's good, P7. Keep it together, come on, the race isn't over yet.
Ooh, nearly hit that tyre barrier. Oh, it's cost me a lot of time. Right, 3.6, the guy behind. Whew. Aston's having a go at the McLaren. If they fight, that might help us. Right, guy behind's now 4 seconds back, 3.9. Just about keep him at bay.
Minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Stay on it, keep digging.
Just about getting a toe off this pack now. That's our only chance to stand in front of the guys behind, I think.
0.9.
Corners like that, the right-handers are really tricky. I can't rely on my left front. To try and drive around the problem, get later apexes, straighten the car up for the exits. So Nathan's dropped back behind, Mehmet's got past him, so we have a new contender behind.
Keep putting the pressure on. Force a mistake.
Ah, damn it. Really hasn't helped. Work it out. Let's try and catch this pack again. I hope the McLaren bottles them up. I just lost my bearings around that corner because I couldn't see. Big blue Mercedes in the way. Okay, Mehmet behind us 3.8 back now. In the BMW. .7 the gap in front.
The gap ahead is now 1.6 seconds.
I need to start turning to corner slightly earlier, I think.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Damo. You have 11 incident points. Focus on the exits.
Oh my word, 11.
We can go faster here. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
But that's not 5 minutes, is it? It's 1.5 laps. I'm going to get absolutely hung out to dry here.
The gap's now 1.7.
Well, we were slightly catching the guys in front, but on the straights I think we've got no chance. So now it's 2.7 back. One more lap to do after this. So Ryan's getting a slight toe off Jarrett and Vitor in front. Yeah, they were working as a pack now, but does that mean they're going to hold each other up?
To B6. Ahead is increasing. It's now 2.7. One more lap to go.
We don't know McLaren likes to defend. I think Aston's got through though.
It's
Aston's through.
accident in Yokohama S. It looks like Nathan.
The Mehmet got through okay, but Nathan got caught out somewhere.
Morris, car number 2 is now in the lead.
Oh, Lucas Herman's towing. Something's happened to Lucas. They either crashed or they're tanking their I rating. I'll have a look after the race. McLaren defending from the Mercedes now. I'm having to drive hard to try and catch these guys. Right, remember it's just 2.7 behind now. Hopefully I can have a good ad now force and stay in their toe up ahead. Right, seems like it's the Aston Martin who's not getting away now. Mehmet's still closing up behind. Every corner I'm having to really think because the muscle memory doesn't work when you've got damage. You have to adjust every corner. Right, at least we've got the toe here now. Mehmet 2.5 behind. But this is good. Although I'm in a damaged BMW, or I'm in a race with an Aston Martin, a McLaren, and a Mercedes. The guy behind is a BMW. It's a nice mix of things here. No Cayman.
Okay, Damo. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Like that. Right, the Aston's gone. I'm sure he'll be back. And that might help bridge the gap back to Mehmet. So Mehmet could well be coming. My car's super clumsy through the carousel at the moment. Again, consciously trying to turn into corners earlier than I want to.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. He's quicker than you into Bergwerk.
You might as well have said he's quicker than you into corners. Mehmet just 2 seconds behind, just 1.7 behind the Aston now. Like I say, hopefully down the Dottinger, Aston will get me and I can use this toe to stay in front of Mehmet. I'll have a little toe off the Mercedes here, but I'm expecting the Aston to definitely come past. It's all about Mehmet, but Mehmet's getting a toe off the Aston. This is going to be so tight, guys. This is going to be tight. We're tight on fuel as well. You know what? The Aston's not catching. I think the toe off the Mercedes is just enough. Although he's now pulled a second ahead of me, just enough to keep the Aston at bay. There we go, what a relief that is. Well, we actually beat Herbert as well. He might have towed. Well, he did tow, but it might have been deliberately towing for Smurf reasons.
P5, that's it.
P5, okay. Right, let's check out the incidents. Because we ended up getting 11 incident points in that race. Which is more than anyone wants, really. Okay, before we look at all of the incidents, we'll have a look at this chicane. Where we were going side by side. I tried to stay as far right as I possibly could through here to give him room. But then we'll see the cause of the collision. As far right as I can be there. Boom, massive netcode there. So, a big old shame. We perhaps could have got round there too wide. I'm not sure. Looking at this bit here. He's not giving me loads of room. He's got this over here. I mean, I'm not saying, obviously, that's his fault. I think it's just one of those things. And netcode, there's only so much you can do to predict it. I cannot be any further to the right here. I mean, this is as far right as I could possibly get when we're going too wide. I mean, I'm kind of heading here, like giving him all the room I possibly can in the world. So yeah, he obviously came on and said,
"That's the end of the session."
That's not what he said. He said, "You are garbage, bro. Jesus Christ," which is a bit of a shame. Maybe that was because of some of the defensive driving I was doing up until that point. But I did not want him to just drive past me. I wanted to defend my position. He kept bumping to the back of me, gave me some damage. I don't know. I don't feel like we could have done much more there. I think that maybe him coming in here, I'm trying to stay right as much as I can. I don't know. I think he was just pit maneuvered himself. Okay, so this has come down to the hairpin. I think this is when the BMW just gave me a tap, and that punted me into the McLaren. That gave me front and rear end damage at that point. That was handy. And this is obviously coming through the chicane. I'm trying to keep as far right as I possibly could. Unfortunate for him. Oh! What a rejoin. Hold your brakes. Is he going to tow? He does tow. He does tow. But he's going to leave the car there for a little while. Are you going to tow yet? I think at this point, he's probably typing. That's his priority at this point. Screw you lot coming round. I need to tell Damien he's garbage. But you know what? I'm not going to linger on that any longer. Another thing I want to quickly look at is what happened to the free car, Lucas Herman. Because he towed. Wow, looks like a massive crash there. That's caused him to have to tow and lose loads and loads of iRating. I bet he's absolutely gutted. Right, let's check out all the other incidents. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to go check out the incidents. Right, let's check out all of the incidents. Starting with the start, well, but even before the start, as the 27 gets into the 26, the Dynaco car. And everyone keeps piling in. You two are stuck now, aren't you? Okay, same. 27, unable to stop. Maybe got some damage. You know, he's stopped. Okay, looks like an LMP3 trying to make their way up through the field. And that just spooked the 26, who perhaps, again, had damage. And is out. Okay, so this is still the first lap coming down on the GP loop. And at 31, the Red Bull livery just gives the Aston a tap. They both live to fight another day. BMWs. Oh, easily done on cold tyres through that bit. In the Jägermeister car, you've had a one too many, mate. And bits just keep falling off. Okay, first look at the LMP3s. Number 6 car does that on their own. Now she rejoin. He's waiting for a gap. All good. I think they're trying to be sensible there. Spins it round before the GT4s come along. Look at the GT4s. What we're looking at here. The Porsche running a little bit wide for Schwedenkreuz. He's not going to get that stopped. We've all been there. Luckily, he doesn't take out the Aston. Just to graze the barrier and carries on. Okay, this looks like coming into Abnal forced. 35 bumps over the barrier, over the curbs. And as the car's bouncing, loses control. Quite a spectacular spin. Back to some Neon G. Oh, LMP3. I think the car 29 tried to take avoiding action there. Side by side here up to the kink. Is this going to work? Oh, he hit the curb on the inside. Wow. I think you need to tow 4. You're going to need to tow, mate. Or you could just sit there for a little while. Have a think about it. Have a think what your options are. There we go. Okay, LMP3 making their way up. Is that just taking a little bit too much speed in? Yeah. Oh, I just managed to not collect anyone else there. Was in P2. Oh, somehow his engine cover's got springs in it. Okay, so this is just in front of us. What's this? What's happening here? Oh, that was a 2 running a little wide. We decided not to punish him for it. We just stayed behind, being sensible. Oh, half your car's missing, buddy. Okay, LMP3. Running a little wide. All done it. All done it. I think he's got away with it. Okay, back to the GT4 action. Oh, a little bit of bouncing. Start of the Nord section. He's lost half his back end. Okay, the stealthy LMP3. He's going to hit the barrier. Oh dear. He manages to keep going, and he actually manages to keep the place, but for how long? Right, who's next? Back to GT4s. Oh, 23 just catches the grass, spins as he has to get a mail to avoid him. He's still spinning down the hill. All good in the end. Right, it looks like that's going to be an abandonment. No, he wants to carry on. One of his rear wheels isn't really going round. What? He's carrying on. Maybe you need to rethink carrying on. Okay, nice battle here. Aston versus BMW. The BMW runs a little wide. A bit of a scrape. Carries on. No harm done. LMP3 seems to be struggling with that corner there. Is he going to get beached on the curb? We've seen that happen before. He manages to carry on and hit the barrier on the inside. Nope. Okay, who's next? Him again. Oh, just too much curb and the back end flicks around. Wow, was that an Alt F4? I think he's got a panic button somewhere because that was a very quick Alt F4. Okay, what's this LMP3 doing? Oh, coming down the hill to the second gear in the BMW left-hander. It carries on. It's hard to get off that curb once you're on it. In one of these cars or a Radical or something like that. And his wheels being dragged around. Okay, to 33. Having a spin on their own. Catch it, catch it. Keep going. Not too bad. Aston on their own. 28 car coming into that tight left. And he just blinked into a spin. I don't think the blink had anything to do with that. Okay, what's going on here with the 13? No, just a wall scrape. Nothing to worry there. Is this the carbon car? Ugh. Maybe you have more grip if you paint your car. Just a bit of banging through there. I don't think the Red Bull car wanted to give that up. And into the hairpin. Car's repaired at this point. That car we saw obviously was full of damage. Maybe they've just come out the pits after a tow. Okay, this was just in front of us. So this is what happened to the Aston, where I think he just ran a little wide. Yeah, he was a bit wide on the turn-in. Scraped along the barrier. Luckily, the 15 didn't collect him. And we decided we were going to nip past. There was a debate briefly in my head about trying to use his tow, but I think because we were close enough to the Mercedes, we decided we'll stick with him. Okay, what's the 21 doing? Oh, just a scrape along the barrier. Are you going to get it turned in still? Yeah. Okay, coming towards the Dottinger. Oh, a bit too much speed in. I mean, he turned in with more hope than grip there. Jägermeister car is fixed. No, he's not sobered up yet. And that's the end of that. Right, okay. Okay, here we are then for the results of the Sports Car Challenge by Falken Tyre, which is the normally 30-minute race, but of course it's a bit longer because we just crossed into that fourth lap. And it's a red-green. Not a surprise there that we lost a bit of safety rating. We dropped just below 4, and that gives you an extra bump. So actually got a big old penalty for that, but no worries there. We're still well over 3. Gained 39 in the iRating. And then if we look at the GT4 class, so this is how we did. We gained 119 championship points. We got 11 instant points, all that banging and crashing and all sorts there. So we gained 39. The biggest winner though looks like Vitor, who gained 82. And I don't think there's any surprise about who the biggest loser is going to be. We look down here. Actually, it's not Lucas. It's actually Sam. 83. iRating lost. Well, there we have it. A very eventful 30-minute or so race in the GT4s, and a bit different from what we normally expect in the GT4s when we're doing Nurburgring Endurance Championship and the upcoming Nurburgring 24. A good chance to have a look at this setup in the dry. Maybe there's still some tweaks to make. I don't think so. I think we'll stick with it as it is for now. But an eventful race. A couple of talking points there. Obviously, got into a few scrapes with the battle in there. Let me know your comments about all that. And of course, we saw a smurfing as well, and tanking some accidentally having an incident and pulling up onto a curb and having to tow. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed watching this. Apologies I couldn't get a better result for you, but please do give the video a like if you haven't already. And of course, for those of you who are just discovering this channel and haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you do subscribe, there's a notifications bell in your settings. Set that to all, it'll tell you when to go live or put a new video up. But until next time, have a great week or weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos I really think you are going to want to watch.